Good evening. I am the Maven of the Eventide, and welcome back to Vampire Playthroughs. With me tonight is...
Hey, it's Paul. What if you were to say, it's welcome to Vampire Reviews? Like, if you're going to mix up the V's and the W's, you may as well go all out.
Do a whole, Wallachian thing.
Wallachi?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
What?
What's Wallachi?
What kind of vampire fan are you?
I'm vampire fan adjacent.
All right.
I'm married into it.
You are adjacent to me as we speak, yes. I don't know about vampire reviews. I'm not really feeling that. It's not really my aesthetic.
Oh, what are you, some kind of vampire win?
I'm not actually Eastern European, so I don't think I need to accurately do the accent. I'm doing a vampire accent, not like an accurate country accent for actual people that live someplace.
All right, it stopped being funny about 20 seconds ago, so we should just get
You know what? You're not funny.
No, I stopped being funny 20 years ago.
So anyway, Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. Thank you everyone who watched our first video of this, which we were very fortunate to be able to play officially before the game even came out as a taste of it to you. And if that inspired you to go and buy this game from Epic Game Store or whatever source that you buy games from, I'm glad. And if it didn't, then you are here with us and we will play the game for you so you do not have to play it yourself. And that is the service we provide because we love you. Yes, this game is exclusive to Epic Game Store for PC. And Mac? I don't know how Macs work.
I don't know how Macs work either.
Oh, okay. But, for non-console, Epic Game Store exclusive, which is weird for us because we usually do everything on Steam, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
And I had to download the Epic Game Store, and I feel filthy.
Yeah, I've seen some people in the comments of our video being like, I would have bought it, but Epic, I'm not going to do that. And I'm like, well, thank you for watching us because we will play the game for you, and then you do not have to worry about missing out because of the exclusivity.
Could be worse. Could be Origin. Ugh.
All right, so last we left, our characters were trying to figure out what was going on with this code red alert that had been issued in Boston. We don't know what the code red is. We know something happened. Is it the Sabbat? Is it humans? Is it the Second Inquisition? We don't know. So maybe the masquerade was breached. Maybe. We don't know. There's a lot of assumptions. People in the comments were like, well, a red alert means this happened. I'm like, you don't know that. It means something happened and no one has told us what happened, where it happened, or how it happened.
Well, we know where it happened.
No, we don't.
At the party.
No, we don't know that. People are guessing, what if it happened at the party? And our friend is like, it was my party and I'm in trouble. I was like, but we don't even know it happened at the party. That hasn't even been confirmed. All right, so we are using our powers to follow this trail to try to figure out where our friend went and why.
Oh, you again. What do you want?
So, when we arrived at the office, we were summoned to see the prince, and our friend was summoned to see this person. And I assumed they would then send her straight to the prince, but apparently she didn't. Now our friend is missing. Now we have to find our friend. So maybe this person knows where she is. I would assume so.
Does she have an infinity desk?
April, have you seen Jay anywhere?
You can't let her out of your sight for 2 seconds.
The prince sent me to get her.
I can't discuss that with you.
Why not? What? Aren't you the prince's lackey? Why wouldn't you want to help the prince?
No, it's because it's that's above your pay grade. I'm not at liberty to discuss with you plebs.
Okay, so I could use psychology.
No, we couldn't.
But I don't have enough points to get it. I could boost my points and try to succeed.
I don't think we can boost it that high. And even if we match it, then she can do that bump up thing.
I have 7 points. Yeah, she could bump hers up. It probably doesn't sound very likely. All right, I won't do that. Oh, I'm curious. Yeah, what does she risk? Because I don't think she actually did anything. There's no proof that she did.
Not that I think in a million years this is what happened, but what if Jay messed up somehow? What would happen to her?
Depends on the mistake. And how bad the consequences were. At best, the prince will be mad. At worst,
destruction?
Yeah. There's a good chance of that.
which means final death, which the Codex will tell us what that means if we didn't know what it means, but we do.
We're pros at the old Vampire Masquerade universe.
Yes, we are.
You can tell me. My lips are sealed.
The only
Please
way
tell
I
me.
can make sure you don't talk is to keep my own lips sealed.
I mean, she's got a point. She's doing her job well.
But the prince wants me to find Journey. Like, why isn't she, like, helping me helps the prince? Why doesn't she want to help me?
I don't know. She's probably just protecting herself a little bit too much.
Fine. I won't insist. If you see her, tell her I'm looking
Tell
for
her
her.
the prince is looking
Yeah.
for her.
Sure.
Yeah, you're not going to tell her anything, are you?
What attitude? It's a good thing I was careful earlier.
What does that mean?
That I didn't try to pressure her?
Oh, okay, good. So maybe when it comes back, she would have been
What is
like,
this? What is this dot? I'm going to observe this
If
face.
Zeus had chosen flower to reign over all others, the rose would be queen.
That's a very Toreador
That's a
thing
very,
to say.
I wonder what that's quote from. Well, let's go poke
Toreador.
around in her office.
She's not going to mind? She's not going to yell at me?
She'll be fine.
Right.
Bosley's looking for answers.
To what? Why is she looking at a map of Boston for answers? What does that mean?
I don't know. Maybe she doesn't know either.
Some cool art on the walls.
It looks very stock, but I like it anyway.
Elevator. Can I use that
As
elevator?
we call it in the business, the elve.
Nope, I guess I can't use this elevator. It's nice that April has a private elevator in her office. All right, follow this sparkly trail. Find out where she came from. What is this? Stairs? What's up here? Okay, she didn't come from up there, but I was curious. Oh, here we are.
Took the elevator to get here.
Yes, we did. We took it together.
Well, wait, this is where we came in?
Yeah, so she got off this elevator with us.
Wait, so is this the trail leading back to the
Yes.
elevator? Or
So leading back, because remember she was going into that room where we couldn't go into, and so we're following where she'd been to
okay,
get there.
I just can't tell like what direction it was. Like I didn't know if she. So she came in. She went to April's office for
Yeah.
whatever reason.
And then
went
she
out.
came out. She came over here,
Checked your emails in her office and whatever.
and then she went into that room
Oh wait,
over
did we
there.
check these side rooms and get everything we needed to?
No, we haven't looked in there. So we know she went into that records room, but we can't get in there, and it said to ask for the key. Huh, Sheridan.
I've got to hurry. I'm not supposed to be
that
here.
sounds
Supposed to
promising.
Be here today.
What's this stuff?
Ooh, that looks like a key card.
Take. I'm gonna
Susie
take
and the
that.
Parrots? Is
What
that
did I
what-
take? Magnetic key card. Does that mean I can go into the records room? Heck yeah. Let's see. What is a consult sheet? Provincetown Library, maybe some old books on the First Kindred. Boston Public Library still have some unexplored archives. Taunton Public Library, some works of forbidden to the public, undetermined nature. Jefferson Library in Boston, probably some very rare thaumaturgical archives, but access is risky. Woburn Public Library, unexplored archives. Cambridge Library, 2 ancient tomes on the history of the Venture in Boston. Okay,
Sounds boring.
who was compiling this list, and why does that matter?
Well, maybe not everything is relevant. A good mystery always has its red herrings.
Okay, someone was compiling a list of information on vampires in public libraries, which sounds dangerous in general. Ooh, those are
Maybe
some
that's why
beautiful
he's
books.
he's
Look at
being
those
sent to
beautiful
go
books.
Get them. You know,
Heck
make sure
yeah.
no one reads them.
Look at these books.
Nerd.
Whose office is this? Let me see.
That's Sheridan. No, whatever. Sheridan's.
Yeah, Sheridan, Secretary Lazarus Sheridan. I don't remember who he is.
It was the guy that we were eavesdropping on over there, and the other one. The
Oh,
older
okay,
fella.
yeah.
Not
He's
the
the one.
super old fella, but
Ooh, what's smoking over here? Someone was burning something. What were they burning?
oh, we don't have any education.
Read note.
This page was torn out.
I need your help. Meet me as soon as you can in the in an alcove of what? A library?
Oh wait, no, this is the office of that the short-haired lady that it was in the bar that was being all cagey.
Oh, yeah.
So I think
Oh, I'm playing with fire.
Oops.
If someone spots me,
I think like Journey wrote that note, and she had to meet her in that alcove because she knows she was in the alcove. But then
Oh, right. The alcove is the name of those corners in the bar.
yeah,
History of
came back and
Jefferson
burned it.
Library. This library was closed in 1935 following the construction of various university campuses. It was acquired by Ms. Hazel Iverson in 1946. Why would she acquire a library? In 1960, Ms. Iverson ceded it to members of the Gemini League, a resistance group fighting against English oppression from the cities of Hartford and New Haven. Since then, the Hartford Chantry has moved in. Oh! Jefferson Library is where the Hartford Chantry lives.
Oh.
Hartford Chantry is who they were trying to form an alliance with. Oh, I found out.
No?
The reason we need to form an alliance with Hartford Chantry is not because the Tremere are not Camarilla and need to ally with Camarilla. It's because Hartford is in Connecticut. We are in Boston. They are across state lines, so we need to form an alliance across state lines.
Okay.
So, like, every state city of Camarilla where there's a prince is its own entity, and to, like, cooperate with other cities, apparently you need to form alliances.
Okay. So it's
Yeah.
only slightly less efficient than our current form of government.
Since then, the Hartford Chantry has moved in discreetly at first during the reign of Quentin King, and then openly since our prince, Miss Iverson, took the throne. The transfer of ownership was made official in 2014. The gift is a strong signal set to the warlock spire prince. This place fulfills the rules imposed by its new owners and its extension of Hartford Chantry's domain. Our prince does not have jurisdiction there. In the interest of cordial and diplomatic relations, any kindred who enter the premises uninvited will be subject to the laws of the Hartford Chantry. The prince has informed the court of the risks involved in going to the Jefferson Library without approval, even though its relations with the Hartford Chantry are excellent. Okay. So the prince, yeah, we know she wanted to ally with the Hartford Chantry. We know that mattered.
Cover your tracks.
Oops. Close, 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 close. I'm like trying to hover over it. There we go.
So now we have to go confront
Short-haired
what's
person.
her face? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she was also like, no, I don't even know. Like, what's a journey? I don't know what's a journey.
Huh.
Now we know sums up.
I like her. Ooh, what's this?
Dominoes.
Ooh, I do have enough technology. Recover deleted messages. Okay.
Good.
An email, a message. Journey tried every possible way to reach her.
Huh.
Are there any more?
This
Oh, there's
oh,
4. Yeah. Previous?
Oh, I guess so. No? Next?
But it says there's one.
It says it's 1 of 4. What's the next?
I don't know. Well, go back, I guess. I guess that's.
Oh, wait.
An email, a message.
Okay. If I
Johnny
hit
tried every
D,
possible way
it
to
goes to the
reach her.
next. But if I click D, it doesn't.
That's weird. That's an oversight.
Message from Hilda. That's my maker. Abby, can you confirm that it's safe to come to Iverson's? I'm waiting for you. Why wouldn't it be safe to come to Iverson's? What would be the danger? Keltum Hamdan. I don't think I know who that is yet. Where are you? I've been looking for you everywhere. Code Red. Consult paper.
Email, a message. Journey tried every
Okay, so I
possible
guess
way to
consulting
reach
the
her.
paper after I've used my technology. But look, now my pointy points are down to 1. I used up all my points to read that message.
You did. You have to feed to get those?
No, I have to like
Or just
win
having
stuff.
conversations, yeah.
Domain Administration, Annual Financial Report of Miss Iverson's request. This report provides a summary of Mr. J. Moore's annual audit of the finances and administration of Miss Iverson's domain. The data provided by our wealth manager leads us to conclude that the accounting year was balanced for this year. The absence of any substantial profit is explained in part by the investments made in development of the Red Salons, namely, development and extension of the Red Salon on Sellers Street, owned by Dr. Richmond Durham. He's the creepy psychiatry guy, right?
Yes.
He's in charge of the Malkavian person.
Yeah, he was
he
our
put-
other character's
Put
doctor.
her to sleep for 3 years. Purchase of lab equipment, refrigerated cabinets, decoration, and expansion of the bar area. Investment in Dr. Durham's research. External laboratory expenses, specific moral test subjects. Purchase of several real estate properties for the expansion of Red Salon chain. Another portion of the profits was transferred to the Hartford Chantry to support thaumaturgy research, as stipulated by the pre-unification agreements. Mr. J. Moore reported that in July he requested a detailed account of the expenses incurred, which appears to have corrected some of the occasional excesses in their estimates. In this respect, we would like to emphasize that, given his success in protecting our interests, it is strongly recommended that Mr. J. Moore's personal protection be maintained for the coming year. Does this guy work for Mr. J. Moore? Is he on Mr. J. Moore's payroll? Mr. J. Moore's recommendation for 2019. Expansion of the real estate portfolio in the neighborhoods adjacent to the domain. Mr. J. Moore has managed to convince about 30 owners to stagger the acquisition throughout the year. The projected investment is $60 million, with the actual value of $82 million. Development of the Red Salons, continued investment in Dr. Durham's research, but with the establishment of a financial administrator in the person of Mr. Underwood to manage the financial aspects of the sites. Continued funding of the Hartford Thaumaturgy research. On this subject, Mr. J. Moore recommends that the unification agreements with the Hartford Chantry stipulate that this research be relocated to Boston following the signature of the agreements. In fact, he thinks it is preferable to monitor the amounts involved as closely as possible. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. All right, I'm sure that information will be valuable later. I hope I remember it. All right, now that I've found this key card, and these guys are still talking in here, I'm going to try to sneak into this room over here, because we know she went in there.
Oh, we have the key card now, yeah.
Exactly. Sweat card. All right. What went on? Where's her sparkly dots?
You can turn it off. You have to hit 1 again.
Jay, what were you doing in the
She
archives?
clearly went this way.
To your left. No, let's look for the one she went to. Right there.
Right there. I'm guessing it's the red one. Track.
Yeah, so now we can track where the paper went, I guess?
Well, first I'm going to read it.
A file about a party from a few years ago.
President.
It's the one Journey asked Abigail to look at.
Journey asked Abigail to look at a party. Was that in the note that we read?
I think so. So it sounds like maybe she's trying to figure out, it's like something went wrong at this party, but maybe back in 1998 there was another party where something really went tits up.
But I feel like Journey would have asked Abigail to do this like way before the tits up thing happened.
I don't.
At the request of our Prince Quentin King, the Windsor solstice will be celebrated at his home in the 21st of December for the entire night. At his behest, the celebration will be inspired by the masquerade and the European pagan calendar. Invitation message approved by the Prince. Your esteemed Prince of Boston, Quentin King, does you the distinct honor of inviting you to the Windsor solstice celebration at his home. Inspired by pagan masquerades, please come accompanied and above all, a masked. You will be able to pledge your respects and allegiance to your revered prince throughout the longest night of the year. You're expected at 7:30 p.m. on 12/21/1998. Please note, refusal is not an option. The safety of the N+1s is not guaranteed. N+1s? I guess, human +1s?
Here's the connection between Journey's email and the page that was torn out at Abigail's.
Indeed.
Journey asked Abigail to meet her in an
Yes.
alcove at the bar. Abigail.
You can kind of read it on this opposite side
It's
here. I can just see the word your there. I think this is your.
Oh wait, where did my, okay.
All right, so now we're tracking the.
So now I
20.
can track this with Auspex,
Yes.
right?
Oh, now we get a blue one.
A blue one. She came over here.
Is there anything?
Wait, where'd it go? Oh, it's very faint, this blue one. She came over here. I guess
Was she drunk?
Was she zigzagging?
Oh, blah, blah. Can we get on that computer? Let's play. Over
Well,
here.
she didn't go over here.
I know. What else are we going to get an opportunity? Ooh, keypad.
Keypad. Enter code. Do I know the code?
No. 42069.
6665.
We'll just work our way through. 0001? No. 0002? No.
I didn't see a code anywhere. Maybe there was a code like on a post-it note in one of those offices somewhere.
Oh, what's this computer? Can we play with it?
Sure,
Yes.
why not? Hold on. Last item is borrowed September 20. Nobody's been here since September 2019? Or maybe the items are from September 2019. So she was
Well, it's
looking.
2019 now. This is back in 2019. That's what the date on the game, when the game's Edmo is loading.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why is this game set in the past?
I don't know. 2019 was a baller year.
It's like the pre-COVID times.
I don't know. Maybe it just took a while. That's when it started development. So Lazarus got a book about another party, too.
So Jara got one about the Hartford party. Lazarus got one. Why are everyone checking out files about parties?
Well, I remember Journey was like, I had Lazarus, I think Lazarus, somebody, make sure that everything that we had was like super secure. If anything happened, it was his fault. But then we also see that Lazarus just chucked out a book about a list of trusted suppliers.
Well, yeah, he wants
So
to
that kind of
get
proves
their...
that he did due
And
diligence.
Jara's also on security, isn't she? She's doing the census history of the court. Why is Beryl looking up the history of the court? Caleb Bazary. Secure destinations.
Okay.
History
yeah,
of
so
the
everybody's
Hartford
just like,
Chantry. Why is Durham looking up the history of the Hartford Chantry? Isn't he like fully on board with the history of the Hartford Chantry?
wow. All right. We'll have to come back here if we ever find a 4-digit code.
Yeah.
So now, track the blue.
Blue, she went...
Oh, wait. No, this is just the ripped page we already found.
Calm down.
Is
Yeah.
there like going to be more insight to the red page now?
Maybe? Maybe that'll help her put...
Not if I don't have education.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, so we already found it.
But why was the thing being like, she said to meet her in the, like, the narration said the thing we already knew.
Well, I guess it's like, you know, if you didn't find that already, this would sort of like lead you to it.
Do I have to put the key code back?
I hope he's all right.
Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. So now we gotta go
who's-
talk to, what's-her-face and say, it's like, no, wait, you actually did see Journey.
You met her in the alcove. You met her in the alcove.
J'accuse.
Can I help you?
Yeah, Nermy.
I'm looking for Jade. I know you've seen her recently. Do you know where she is?
Bitch.
What are you talking about? I never...
I found her note. You were supposed to meet at the bar. Why are you lying to me?
You went through my stuff?
Yeah.
Is that all you're worried about?
Bitch.
No.
Nice turnaround.
It wasn't personal. Journey was in a panic.
And?
She asked me for the pass
Whoa.
to get into Jar's apartment.
Did she say why?
Only that she was looking for evidence. I didn't really get it. Let's keep this between us, all right? April's got other fish to fry.
I'll see about that. I'm going to find her.
All right.
Jara's apartment. That's on the Primogen floor.
Wait, why do we have
What
to
was
get to
Jade
Jar's
looking
apartment?
for up there?
Because that's where Jay went. I look for
Oh, is
Jay.
that what she just said? Okay. I
Yeah,
must
so
have
we...
spaced out.
Do we need to eat more since we're here? Should we eat more?
No, we got like all but 4 little blood drops, so I think we're okay.
Even though we're down to 1. Alright, Jared's apartment is on the Primogen floor.
Can we just take that elevator?
So are we not on the first floor?
This is the ground floor?
Alright, let's go to the first floor.
This is where all the...
Yes?
Elevator?
Oh, I guess it's not this elevator.
Can I not... Elevator? Okay.
All right. Let's find another elevator. Or stairs. Where were those stairs? Find stairs. Stairs usually go up. Or down.
There was like a little sideways...
where's
what
this go?
is this?
No, that's not a real door.
That's where we came
Oh,
out.
wait,
That's
wait.
where the
that's-
offices are.
Oh, okay. Can we use this elevator?
No, that takes us out of the building.
Well, can you interact with the button?
No, remember I saw those stairs when I was coming through and I was like, ooh, stairs, where do these go? These
Yes.
ones.
Ah.
Yeah, these ones right here. Follow the servant, yeah. Talk.
Ma'am,
Ma'am.
That's really all you can say to me?
Ma'am. Oh, yeah. All right, here we are.
Alright. Do the apartments have like names on them?
I think so. Yeah, there's a plate over there.
Can I talk to these guys?
Yes?
Ma'am.
Let me know if I can help you.
You can help me. Where's Journey's apartment?
Go look at the big sign on the wall.
good evening, miss.
Where's Journey's apartment?
Is there a problem?
The giant gold signs.
I just figured if these people are there for me to talk to, I should be able to talk to them. Okay, so Jara's apartment is this way, and her sparkles go this way, so yep, there we
Ugh,
go.
what's with like the bare concrete walls?
It's
that's kinda-
industrial.
Yeah, that's something.
Jara's apartment. No return action. Choices marked with a no return indicate there's no going back. Before selecting one of these options, make sure you're done with the area exploring.
The final threshold.
Have I saved? How do I save?
Probably.
How do I save?
Esk. I think it just auto saves.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine. That means whatever you do, you gotta live with the consequences.
Well, we're role playing, right?
Yeah. We're impulsive.
Here we go into a cutscene.
Someone's been to an IKEA. Look at that light.
Ugh, I love her gold sparkles on her body. The animation is so janky on this.
They're doing their best. It's probably a team of like 4 people. Hey, Jenny.
Shit. So this is where you've been hiding.
Jesus, it's you. You scared the shit out of me. How did you find me?
You're really bad at covering your tracks.
Are you alone?
What the hell is going on?
Shit, Mem. It's a fucking nightmare. The code red is definitely because of the party. April told me Hazel was gunning for me. She thinks I'm responsible for this shit show.
What's the shit show?
You're hiding in Rory's room?
I'm looking for evidence. I saw that Jara had the file on the party. It's got all the contracts and stuff in it that will prove I did my job right. But I can't find them.
That's
it was my
conspiratorial.
only shot to defend myself against
So she went to the archives, found that Jara had checked out the file.
Oh. So it's like the one thing that could prove that to say, yes, I did my job in due diligence. Somebody took it.
Hey, slow down. It's gonna be all right. They don't have anything on you, do they?
No, of course not. I did everything right, ma'am. I was the one who rented the place. Same as always. Rooftop, away from prying eyes. I met with Richard to organize the vessels. I arranged for limos to be sent for the Hartford Chantry. I went through the same secure limo agency as usual. They're ours, so there's no risk. What the hell could have gone wrong?
I don't know, but there's no time to think about it. Hazel wants to see you.
And she asked you?
Okay, wouldn't it be nice if we knew what had gone wrong?
Well, all we know for now is that they're setting her up to be scapegoated for whatever happened.
That's her paranoid fear.
Somebody checked out the one thing that said, I think
then
they're
maybe
looking for a
the Jara took it to Hazel and be like, look, here's the evidence. Like, I think if we just all talk about this, we'll understand and figure it out, right?
I would probably get her out of there. Are you going to turn her into the feds?
That was my job. That's what I've been working on for the past
So now it's like, is
minutes.
it your friendship or your loyalty to the Camarilla?
But why would Hazel turn on her? Am I being naive?
I think you're being a little lackey-ish.
I have played a lot of Vampire the Masquerade games so far. Mm-hmm. And I read some Vampire the Masquerade comics recently that I'm reviewing for my show Vampire Reviews, which you should watch. And the thing I've noticed about Vampire the Masquerade is that everything that you hope for does not come to pass. Everything goes worse than you think it will. Everything is more awful and nihilistic than you expected it to be. And that's like the kink of Vampire the Masquerade, apparently. So knowing this now, I'm thinking it's probably that she is gunning for her and it's some power play just because someone wants shits and giggles over it. Like there's not even anything important going on. Someone was just mad at her.
Yep, somebody up there is covering their butts. And
knowing that
her.
This entirely nihilistic, cynical point of view is the entire kink of Vampire the Masquerade, apparently, which is like not fun for me.
So what are you going to do?
She should probably run.
But
is that going to get me in trouble? Should I be the cynical, nihilistic one that saves my own ass?
Well, this is why I like this choice, because you can either turn her in, do the safe thing, and she'll probably die, or
I don't want her
you
to
put
die.
yourself on the line and save your friend.
I mean, am I really on the line, though?
I mean, if you're disobeying direct orders from your prince,
But
yes.
they won't, no one disobeying. If she runs away, oh, she ran away, I couldn't catch her.
Could be.
So if I were playing this as me regularly, I would have taken her to the prince because I would have been like, that's the plot. We're following the plot. This is what we're doing. But after having this, like the joy beaten out of me by the game system that is this franchise, I'm thinking she should run is probably the more game logical sense.
I say there's no question that we should help her get out of here.
All right. Then the eyes have it. You should run.
Listen, honestly, you'd better get out of here.
What? What are you talking about?
Confrontation. In a confrontation, you must fight to convince the other person. The result of confrontation has an impact on how the story will play out.
Ooh.
A confrontation has a certain number of stages. The number depends on the goal of the confrontation. Each stage ends with either a win or a miss. There is a maximum number of misses allowed for a confrontation. If you exceed the number, you lose the confrontation. All right?
So you have to talk her into this? I thought this is kind of what she wanted. So she doesn't want to run away.
Well, she wanted to prove her innocence. She wanted to find the evidence. That's why she's here.
I see. So we have to convince her that.
So we got 3 misses allowed, and we're gonna role play this. We're gonna do some role playing. Finally,
in this role playing game, here we go.
Yeah. All right.
I can't just run away. Do you know something I don't?
Well, we can't use persuasion.
Yeah, I don't have any blood dots, so I can't. There's a lot of talk going on behind Journey's back. There is. We have definitely known that, so I'm going to say that.
I talked to Abigail. She heard some nasty rumors about you.
They're accusing me based on nothing at all. But I know the prince. She doesn't believe rumors.
Let's say Hazel doesn't want to hurt you.
But Abigail said the prince was gunning for her.
Who would? Honestly, who would stand to gain something from my death?
Beryl, probably. He was the shadiest one, right?
Which one's Beryl?
He was the...
Underwood?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, April was always being kind of...
No, April was the one that took Journey under her arm and, like, guided her. Though when I tried to find Journey, April was like, I'm not helping you, so maybe she wants to protect Journey from the prince. Hilda and Dijon don't seem to have anything. I'm going to say Beryl. None of these are the options I would have chosen, but...
I wouldn't be surprised if Beryl tried to use you to hurt the prince.
Nonsense. We've never had any issues.
He's not interested in you. It's the prince he'd see a chance to weaken.
Oh, lost that stage again.
Oh,
Guess I was
dear.
wrong. Maybe I should have chosen Hilda, because Hilda definitely wants to weaken the prince.
That's true.
But that's like trying to solve the mystery in one guess. Like, these are your 4 suspects. One of them is behind all this. To win a confrontation, you must make it to the final stage and win. In case of a miss during the final stage, the stage is repeated until the confrontation is won or lost. Well,
So
wouldn't I
is
just...
that just saying that we can't lose then?
Yeah, wouldn't I
keep
just...
missing, we just
if
keep
I miss in
trying
the
until we win.
if I miss in the final stage, wouldn't I just lose?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I've worked for him several times. I can assure you that it would be very unwise to come after
All right,
me.
maybe I'm wrong.
No. Beryl's not a threat. Hazel's really not the type to be influenced by anyone.
But...
I get why you don't think so, but she's the one who decides in the end, and I trust her no matter what. If I run, people will think I'm guilty and that I want to leave the Camarilla. But you can't leave the Camarilla.
Yes, we can. I know people who can help you. Anarchs. Don't underestimate them. They've held out against the Cam for a long time now.
Do you realize what it would mean to really run away?
I just know what's gonna happen to you if you stay here.
But if I leave, they'll call for a blood hunt.
Okay, so Abigail said that Hazel was gunning for Journey. And Journey's like, no, I trust Hazel. And I'm like, but Hazel's the one gunning for her. Yeah, because this is the one that April was implying there'd be destruction. So that's what I'm going to pick. Though if I hadn't used up my stupid dots and other things, I could do some of this other stuff. It's weird that I'm in a role-playing game where I don't have the option to choose any of the, like, role-playing choices.
Well, I like that, you have to kind of focus your build, as it were.
But it's like we haven't gotten the chance to earn any dots to, like, get to those choices.
This is like chapter 1, there's
No,
lots of
I feel like we're well into the game now. Like, we should have had some chance to earn some stuff. And I feel like I wasted it stupidly on something that I didn't even need to waste it on because the game wasn't clear on how to use the stuff.
That's okay. Live and learn. They get loves.
If you stay, you won't make it through the night. Listen to me, damn it!
You don't know that.
Well,
I can't just drop
not very
everything like
persuasive.
that. I won't survive the night alone.
Oh, you get one more chance?
I guess so. I don't think this will help anything. Do I actually even know any Anarchs?
You have to believe me about the Anarchs. I know their leader, Saul. I've seen her help people in situations like yours. It's your only chance.
I could stay.
And be destroyed? Listen to me. Saul can help you. You can do this.
How do I go about this? Where do I go?
I'll go back.
I don't think I was going to let you lose.
That'll buy you some time. Don't waste a second.
So this was just like a practice
Don't go
run?
back to your office. You have to disappear.
Learning how
right
confrontations work.
But what about you? What are you going to say? You're risking everything for me.
Am I?
Don't worry. Hazel has nothing on me. You're going to the Anarchs.
Okay.
I'm going to contact Saul. She'll come and get you at the club in
I
Roxbury.
don't remember Saul.
Is it just me, or is this not the first time you've done
That wasn't in my bio backstory.
I don't think we've got time for that.
You're right. We're doing this.
Okay. I mean, I had a whole bio backstory that I spent all that time reading and didn't say anything about Saul or Anarchs.
Well, I mean, she's just, she has a life outside of her dossier.
Okay. Oh, on to the next character, on to a new story. Lisha, unstable seer. From madness sometimes comes great clarity. A wise prince knows how to recognize this rare talent in their subjects and gives them the recognition that others deny them. Choose a profile. So I did investigator for MM. So for Lisha...
Well, like, do we want to make her a physical one, or...
I feel like Jack of all trades is sort of spreading her out too much, but I feel like she's a very specific kind of thing, so I think...
we can also customize.
Free profile with no pre-attributed points.
Yeah, we can put points wherever we want.
Profile that focuses on dialogue, skills, and physical attributes. But isn't that like both sides, like physical and dialogue? Like,
Yeah.
what else is there?
Let's try free. Maybe we can focus our points like in one thing and like be really good at one thing instead of just being like okay at a whole bunch.
All right. So, how many points do I have? 130.
120.
All right, so...
Well, she's already got a point in psychology, so we can make that her sort of specialty. So we should give ourselves like another point in that. It's only 30.
All right.
What else is like super cheap?
Well, we didn't have any technology with our
that's
other
10.
characters,
Yeah,
so
that's-
maybe we can get some technology for her.
Yeah, that's 10. What else we got? Maybe they're all 10 for starters.
And security.
Yeah.
I feel like this whole thing is a mystery solver, so security and... I feel like she's Malkavian. She's not going to be very intimidating or rhetorical.
Maybe just like max her out in psychology, so when those checks do come up, we're like guaranteed to win.
Okay.
We
20
got
points
20
left.
points left.
Deduction is probably important, right?
Yeah, go for it. Should we give her a point of education too, just because we got 10
Sure.
points left?
There we go.
And then go to disciplines, and then we can... I think we have a thing.
Aspects, obfuscate, dominate. Those are just my general
Wait,
Malkavian
hover for a gray one.
traits
Like, do we need those points to do that? Oh, we need points for that too.
to increase our disciplines.
Is there anything that is worth getting? Check out the next phase of stuff.
45. Well, I feel like this is what we'll work towards, right? We're just starting out.
Dominate looks like a lot of fun though.
Dominate is just like convincing people of stuff, right?
Think so? Alright, so we have access to
Dialogue choice.
dominate, but I guess, Alright, well, let's start with what we have, I guess. We can always pour more points into it later.
You haven't put any points in your disciplines. Okay.
But we don't have any points to put into disciplines. We spent them all.
Continue.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I was just saying that it's like, no, you haven't. Hold enter. I think it's just verifying. It's like, hey, you've been putting points over here. You sure? We're like, heck yeah.
All right.
We're going to be a psychologist.
Back to the prince's office, and she's seeing Alicia.
Leisha, it's good to see you.
Alicia. What about Halsey? You're not going to greet my daughter?
That'd be creepy.
Be good, sweetie.
How was your reunion with Halsey?
Thank you, Hazel. Your gift was wonderful. You shouldn't have troubled.
You're welcome. We should never have kept you apart for this long.
Good evening, Delson.
Good evening,
He
Leisha.
speaks. It's not how kids act.
How are you feeling?
Well, she's Malkavian.
I
She's crazy.
feel great.
Oh, that's true.
Better and better since I got my little sugar fangs
Sugar
back.
fangs.
Wonderful.
Oh, that's so cute.
I haven't seen Richard yet. Does he know I've been released from the Institute?
No, I'm the prince. It was my decision. He is your psychiatrist, but you don't need his permission for everything.
He wasn't at the party, was he?
I'm searching for everyone who's still missing. Don't worry about him.
Thank you.
That wasn't
Leisha,
an answer to
I
the
know I
question.
can be frank with you. For 4 years, I have been working to heal the city's wounds. You've already helped me avoid traps in the past.
Oh, we got 15 blueies.
I guess remind me about those traps.
That was a long time ago, you know? I can barely.
You've helped me to foil conspiracies, make the right decisions for the domain. You're not like the other children of Malkav. Quentin King knew that.
The Mad King. I remember, yeah.
I had you released from the Institute because your premonitions are the most detailed, the most accurate. I wanted them to help me understand the Chantry's hand more clearly before we signed our agreement with them. But this alert changes everything. I need to understand what's just happened. Did you sense anything, possibly about what
She doesn't
happened
know?
tonight?
What happened tonight at all?
Oh, well.
I don't see any reason why to lie to her.
No, she seems like a pure loyalist. so-
Clearly on the same side here.
Yeah.
I saw images, but they had
Was that
nothing to do
the
with this
images
party.
we saw at the beginning of the
It
story?
didn't make
Maybe?
any sense. It was a long,
Yeah, with like
white
the chairs
hallway.
floating around.
It's a little early for sure, but it's a good start.
I'm sorry, I can't be of more help.
Don't be sorry. There's something else you can do for me. Your discretion can still be of use to
Discretion?
me.
Well, she can
I
be
need
invisible.
to be sure that none of the members of my council are going to take advantage of the situation.
You don't trust them?
You can
we know she
never
doesn't
be
trust
too
Hilda.
careful. You and Delson are the only two people I trust
about MM?
entirely. The members of the council have their council lodgings here. It gives them the impression that they have power, and it means I can keep an eye on them. I'm going to give you the key. Go and see if you find anything that could make me
Just
doubt
snoop
their
around
loyalty.
their apartments?
Anything that might make me think there's something in the works.
All right.
Miss Drury burned the midnight oil to make sure this event was secret. I imagine there might be some evidence in the information she gathered. I need it.
All right.
Maybe that's why
Consider it
Journey
done.
couldn't find it.
You've never disappointed me, Leisha. Please don't start today. Until then, I hope to have found more information. But above all, don't share what we've discussed with anyone. I don't need more gossip.
Can I take Halsey with me?
Of course.
She trusts the kid.
All right then. I'll be right back.
I saw someone in the comments say that they suspected Halsey was a figment of her imagination because it's a very Malkavian thing to happen.
I mean, they're recognizing Halsey, but maybe they're just
No,
humoring her.
she didn't see Halsey. She was just like, I'm glad you joined with Halsey. Look, she's invisible right now. She's obfuscating.
Don't believe it.
She was there. Well, she's gonna know that you helped her escape.
Me against me.
That's so weird. She was right there.
These disappeary graphics are kind of...
Oh, stay focused.
Oh no, I want to see the premonition.
Go for it.
I see myself in a tent.
It's on your forehead. Is that a cross on your forehead?
It was a weird premonition.
That was intense. I have to be careful.
Shit. They're gone.
Well, I'm glad that she didn't witness it.
Won't know. Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad about that.
Mom, I'm going to Richard's to see if he has my teddy.
Stop.
Come and find me when you're done.
Let's see if
Shut
he's
up, actor.
alright. Did Jara leave anything behind?
How do I check out?
So in my game, because I stopped right here, I stayed focused, so she knows, but I didn't see what happened afterwards. Should be
Okay, so we got some updates. Now we can know about Jara. Double agent. Jara is a Nosferatu from 1801. Her sire is Petra. He's an 8th generation. Ooh, so that means Jara is pretty powerful. She's only 8th generation.
Wait, is that... So I don't think we've seen her yet?
We know Jara was in charge of security, right?
Right.
So that's what we're trying to figure out.
All right.
Jara was originally from Vis, a small fishing village in the coast of Croatia. Arriving in Boston in 1841, she left behind a life of misery and prostitution along with her sire, whom she was careful not to let get wind of her departure. Her natural distrust of other kindred pushed her to settle in the city's sewer system, where she aspired to an unlife of solitude. Sadly, it took only a single mistake to be discovered and brought before Kurt Dench, one of the most influential and intimidating Nosferatu in the region. Much to Jara's surprise, Dench was disconcertingly transparent with her. He spoke to her of his allegiance to the British in New England and shared with her his intention to establish a vast Nosferatu spy network throughout the area. She was enamored with the idea. After a long period of observation, Kurt eventually introduced Drory as an agent. Wait, is Drory also Jara? Yeah, Drory. She would spare no effort and stepped her ingenuity to meet Dench's expectations. In particular, she managed to infiltrate a pocket of anti-British resistance, the Kindred of Liberty, and went as far as to integrate herself with their primogen. This dual identity allowed her to pass on invaluable information to the British colonists, which they used to tighten their hold over Boston. This fruitful collaboration awakened feelings in Jara that she thought had died out long before, feelings for Dench, whom she so often worked with. Despite his unfriendly demeanor, Kurt was an honest man, straightforward and dependable, a man who Drory realized she had much in common with, though she dared not take the plunge. 15 years later, Kurt would do it for her. Aw, romance. Turncoat, 2008. The fall of London rocked the British colonies in America. Jara was unshaken and maintained her cover. While in the shadows, a network of Nosferatu tightened its ranks. Kurt disappeared. Thinking at first that he was on a long mission, Jara looked to her peers for answers without success. Weeks turned into months, then years. With the beckoning talking the British leaders away, Jara abandoned her dual identity and firmly integrated herself among the Americans.
Wait. 2008?
Yeah.
What is he talking about?
The fall of London was a whole thing that happened.
Oh, okay. You're talking about the British colonies and stuff.
No,
did you mean like 1778?
No, even though the humans were free of the British, the vampires were not.
Oh, okay. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure the Revolutionary War.
Apparently, the vampires were a few hundred years behind the times.
All right.
She took advantage of her purported involvement in the fight against the colonists to gain access to the primogen of the city's new prince, Hazel Iverson, who made Jara chief of security. Jara may have changed her allegiance, but her heart still clung desperately to Kurt, whom she still hoped to see return. Oh, I guess the picture we picked up and looked at, the Nosferatu we looked at, I bet that was Kurt.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it looked like an older Slavic lady.
No, it looked like a Nosferatu man.
Did it?
Yes.
Okay.
Something deep within her kept her from giving up. In the meantime, Jara does what she must to survive and drowns her loneliness in work and excess.
Oh boy.
Any terms that we're not familiar with?
Probably didn't Anarch, the Beasts. No, we know pretty much all these things.
Seem pretty standard.
But hey, if anybody out there wants a vast encyclopedia of terms,
yeah, you got
buy the game.
Got your term right here, right?
Gangrel for the win.
Well, it says we're not that hungry, I guess. The
beast
is
is
sated, I guess. I don't know. We had 0.
We should definitely.
So
well, maybe blood points and hunger are different.
Your actions draw too much attention to yourself and others, or are you just inept? You won't impress any of your peers with a reputation like this. As for keeping a low profile with the mortals, suspicion value. Oh, we got low suspicion.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on that if we're ever Out. Ooh.
We got one trait where we decided to go.
Yeah, we were introspective.
Yeah, introspective because we gave into our vision instead of paying attention to the.
Is that under character, maybe?
Oh, maybe hunger is we're fully satisfied, and when it gets up to here, then it's bad.
No,
it's I think that's it. I think hunger is the opposite of our dots.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the case. So our beast is sated.
I think you're right.
Yeah. All right. So
we didn't learn a thing.
We're gonna open this drawer. What is in the drawer? Anything?
Nothing.
Oh, I guess we're just.
Well, they should be in
the
third.
drawer. We're gonna look.
Oh wait,
at
there's that picture.
Picture. Yep, that's got to be him.
Okay.
Oh, we're not gonna see anything about the picture. Okay.
Beautiful man.
Yeah, I bet that's Kurt. You got very minimalist furniture here.
Where's our little girl? Did she escape somewhere? Can you not pick it?
I'm stuck on this lamp. Apparently, I can't walk past that lamp.
I give you a wide berth, lamp.
All right, what's in here? Anything?
Is this their entire apartment?
Yeah, we're supposed to be looking for evidence.
Sucks.
Inspect. Read. Jara, I would have liked to give you this bond that you've been waiting for so long, but I can't bring myself to condemn you to my situation. But don't be afraid. I will never abandon you, Jara. Never. We're bound together forever. We are one. Since that first night, that first instant, nothing can ever keep us apart. I promise, Kay.
Yes, that's from her Nosferatu boyfriend.
Yeah, but what first night? What first instant? 1841?
That is a 4-digit number. Do you think that would have anything to do with the...
Well, if she's the head of security, maybe she set the code.
I mean, it seems kind of far-fetched, but it's the only 4-digit number we've come across.
I guess, yeah, we can go check that code in the security place and see if it's 1841. Okay, back into the bedroom where I guess she keeps all her stuff. Okay. What's over here?
This really does not look like an awesome apartment befitting a Primogen member.
Information notes, Unification Party. Summary of individual files on the Hartford Chantry. Ms. Osborne, regent of the Hartford Chantry. Ambitious and paranoid, extremely skilled in thaumaturgy, favors unification but mentions escape routes in his private communications. To be monitored. Visits the Jefferson Library once a month. Ms. Wakefield, John Rice's child. She is a secretive, mind-controlled specialist who supports Mr. Osborne unconditionally, although he continues to be wary of her. She supports the unification to support the choice of her regent. Mr. Samuels, child of Upton Rounds. This is a lot of people to remember, a lot of details to remember, isn't it?
Well, I mean, they may not all be relevant.
This blue blood is pragmatic, well-versed in insurance finance. He is the head of a thriving business and seems to have moved to Boston on a part-time basis, residing at the Jefferson Library. Our intelligence indicates that he is there to ensure the financial balance of the agreements to be signed, which he is rather in favor of. Mr. Fleming. He specializes in poison and is Osborne's personal bodyguard. He has been on several blood hunts and has recently moved to the library. We believe that he is there to protect the warlocks in the event of a retreat. According to our sources, he is opposed to the agreement because he harbors a strong personal resentment towards Dijon Syka. It's kind of obscure. Ms. Vance has lived in Boston since the creation of the Hartford branch in Boston. Unknown sire, specializes in high-level protection rituals. Little information available. The party will be her first outing from the library, if she accepts the invitation. We need more time to research her background. Mr. Woods, child of Deneb Osborne, resides in Hartford, is new to thaumaturgy, but shows very good skills in memory magic, still under the authority of his sire, and therefore in favor of the agreement made with us. Mr. Green. Oh my god, so many characters. Are we really expected?
I think this might just be filler idea.
Are you sure? I feel like we're looking for clues, we're looking for information, we're trying to solve a mystery. I feel like in a well-crafted story, the clues are either red herrings that make us think something important that we're supposed to think and be wrong, or Right.
Well,
and it's like...
Let's scan through to find some names that might sound familiar, perhaps.
Mr. Green resides in Hartford, child of Ms. Wakefield, nothing to report, was embraced 2 years ago, kept his family's job as research chemist. Report indicates that he is pro-unification. Mr. Chen was selected by the Chantry to come and work at the Red Salon and conduct experiments on blood stabilization. Extensive experience in thaumaturgy. The report indicates that he's in favor of unification, but for his own interests. He only feeds in blood banks. Ms. Halstead was selected by the Chantry to come and work at the Red Salon and conduct experiments on blood stabilization, specialized in blood storage rituals. The report indicates that she is rather reticent about the unification, afraid to share her knowledge, suspicious of Boston. List of vessels provided by Mr. Dunham. So these are all the humans that were there to be eaten.
Probably a list of patrons.
Intelligence on the Hartford Damn it! In the 17th and 18th centuries, the thaumaturges were influential throughout New England, but they also experienced dark times, seeing their power erode over the years, primarily due to the encroachment of Sabbat members from northern and western New England during this period. Some Elder Tremere believe that at least one of the major convents allied with the Sabbat to bring about their downfall, though few agree on which of the three major convents is most to blame. The loss of status suffered by their entire family is a wound that still runs deep today, and has led to their great dislike of the Sisters of Salem. Operating primarily out of a chapel in Hartford, the thaumaturges have had an ongoing competition with the Ventrue coteries for dominance in the state, and have been quick to exploit any opportunity. Thus, when the Prince of New Haven and Hartford came to them for help in the early 1900s, they graciously accepted. Wisely, they have not yet recalled the debt the Ventrue owe them, but that is likely to happen soon. Indeed, as a result of the unification agreement with Boston, the Chantry will greatly increase its political and economic clout over the Hartford domain. With the Chantry itself, prestige is highly prized, and competition within the upper echelons of hierarchy is so fierce that more thaumaturges are lost to the internal strife than to past clashes with the Sabbat. This is largely due to the fact that Denab Osborne, despite his understanding behavior, jealously guards his position and makes it impossible for his apprentices to progress. Whenever a warlock seems to be on the verge of unlocking a new mystery, they're often replaced by a less talented one. Ooh, the bitch. Today, their Boston branch is mysterious and impenetrable despite our best efforts. We think it would be wise to require a visit to the Chantry as a sign of trust. Our intelligence reports numerous disappearances of mortals in the vicinity of the building, which, fortunately, have gone unnoticed.
Do they mean at the library?
Yes.
This is what Hazel asked me to bring her.
Okay, I guess so. Go to Halsey or investigate the other Where's Halsey?
I forget who Halsey is.
She's my daughter.
Oh.
This bathroom sucks. Look at this bathroom.
Is that like a shower?
Is there like a shower? Like,
yeah, there it is.
Where?
There's that pole, I think.
That's a shower? Like, I get that vampires don't have to pee, but seriously, what is this bar in front of my sink?
So you can't get to the sink. That's the door. The door.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's just the door bar.
It's a terrible apartment.
So you can shower and wash your face at the same time. And there's a paper towel. Why would I need paper towels in my own damn bathroom? It's kind of like the
Japanese style where the shower is just like in the middle of the bathroom, but it's a bad place to keep your toilet paper and paper towels.
Right, exactly. All right, what do we have over here? Analyze reports findings. Weekly close protection reports for 2019. Subject, Mr. Jason Moore. I don't remember who he is. Report submitted by Mr. Wu. NSTR. Night visit from Mr. Hazel. Mr. Hazel Everson? Is that her husband?
I guess.
Or is that a typo? Accompanied by Delson Coates on Thursday. It's probably her. It's probably a typo.
Oh, okay. July
week 2. Report submitted by Mr. James. Wife and child went to Costa Rica for 2 weeks. Night visit from Mr. Beryl Underwood on Thursday. Who's Mr. Jason Moore? And why do I have this report? And who's visiting? Like, are they visiting Jason? July week 3. Report submitted by Mr. Wu. A night visit from Mr. Beryl Underwood 2 times, Tuesday and Thursday. But what's... July week 4. Report submitted by Mr. James. Family came home. What family? Mr. Jason Moore's family or...
Yeah, they're spying on Jason Moore.
But who's being night visited? Oh, I guess the wife and child went to Costa Rica, so that's the family who came home. So not him. August week 1, Mr. Moore wants a little more privacy. August week 2, wife and child went to Costa Rica for 1 week. Night visit for Mr. Barrow Underwood on Friday. August week 3, Mrs. Moore left again the day after she got back from Costa Rica. The child is upset. Mr. Moore has trouble concentrating. August week 4, the subject must be experiencing a conjugal dispute. You think? Who's Mr. Moore and why are we spying on him? Is he in my Boston Codex? Mr. Jason Moore? Was he in the Chantry notebook? I took the Chantry notebook. Was he over here? Did we read about him?
I don't think so.
Oh, so I can't read it again.
Yeah, you have it in your inventory.
Can I look at it in my inventory? Notebook. Okay, Mr. Jason Moore. Is he in there? Wakefield, Samuels, Fleming, Vance, Woods, Green, Chen, Howsett. So I don't know who Mr. Jason Moore is. Alright. Let's go over here to the... Alright. Where are you? The time has come. Password is arrival. Oh, well, that's good to know. Yes, that is literally what I just read. Right, this notebook. Pushed it.
Oh, we uncovered a red book.
Examine.
A log with a list of everything that was checked from the
so
party.
that's what she was looking for.
Oh, that's what Journey was looking for.
All from our network. It's Journey's. That could be of interest to Hazel.
Journey. Right, so...
I guess take it.
Snatch it. It's mine now. Push that. Observe.
This thing's old. Does she still use it?
Laptop, maybe?
This thing's old.
What is it?
Does she still use it?
Maybe the password for the laptop is animal.
I thought I was pushing this notebook. Oh, I guess...
This
it's
old.
a typewriter.
Does she still use it?
Alright. A laptop.
Well, no. Yeah, see if we can just type in the password so we don't have to waste 3 points. Oh, what was the date? 18 something or other.
1841. 1841. Hey, it worked!
Hey, we're geniuses.
Good thinking, yeah. Oh, from Klaus? From Caius to me. Who's Caius? Caius Leto. As you wish. Caius, I never reconsider anything without new evidence. If you have any, please send to me and not on a computer. You know how I feel about them. I've already told you about to investigate Quincy Market case. What's the Quincy Market case? Know that you disagree with my theory, but an aborted attack on the prince is not to be taken lightly. Can you please reconsider your position? No, I can't imagine anyone being able to hack into computers since you change your password every 2 days. Besides, I thought you preferred handwritten notes. Did you try to access my computer? I picked up a signal that appears to be an unauthorized outbound call. Could you come and see me as soon as possible and give me the details? I guess this is backwards order. I know you ordered my computer to be searched. You don't have to monitor me like this. What good am I to you if you don't trust me? Jara, if someone's trying to search your computer, believe me, the order didn't come from me. I have every confidence in you, and I urge you to have some same confidence in me. Finally, in the future, I would appreciate it if you did not make such sweeping accusations without proof. If you have any concerns, please come speak to me. Sincerely yours, your prince. I rely on myself to protect what needs to be protected, and my own ways of keeping myself safe from undue curiosity. Okay. Sophia, it's precisely 10 p.m. I headed to the party, and I'm leaving Klaus Leto in charge. Of what? Leaving him in charge of what? Where?
The party?
You know the procedure. Let everyone know. Procedure for what? What? Where? So I guess she went to go see Caius Leto.
Yeah, she left Caius in charge after she left at 10.
Yeah, but he says he's got some evidence and she's going to go see him. So that's where she went. Recent secure transmissions. Transmissions of what?
I don't know what these mean.
Calls, I mean, I guess? They're calls?
I guess.
But he said he detected an unauthorized call, picked up a signal, unauthorized outbound call on September 2nd. So that was this. This was the unauthorized outbound call.
Yeah, so maybe we should make a note of that.
Oh, September 2nd at 5 a.m.
213A.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, we have Auspice.
Of what?
Oh, I thought it appeared, so we had something to trace, but I guess not. Alright, well, never mind then.
Well,
what's that
actually, yeah,
is that glowing or?
Yeah, that's the.
Oh,
that's wasn't there before.
Pierce obfuscate.
So I'm trying to click on it.
Oh, we don't have. Wait, do we need to spend 2 blood? Or...
Yeah, I thought if we spent it, we would like get twice hungrier. But it's not giving us the option to.
Maybe turn off Auspice first?
Then it disappears.
No, it just disappears. Can you use the mini mouse wheel or anything? What happens if you hold the button? No?
Maybe if I go...
Maybe we don't have enough points in the obfuscate talent, perhaps? Maybe that's why it's grayed out.
Oh.
So if we had more points in obfuscate, maybe we could do that.
Maybe.
Alright, well, I mean, that's cool.
Let's see, what else is there over here? Push. Nothing there. I guess we had to push a couple things before we found the red book, and we found it first by accident.
She's fixing her clock, but that's all we know. Alright, so somewhere there's a password arrival. That D213A might be important. Old typewriter. But apparently we have the master key to all the different apartments. Let's go snooping.
Why does she leave all her laundry on the floor? Her laundry basket's on the floor in the bathroom. Why can't she just put it there?
Edgy vampires. Nosferatu, you know.
I'm gonna see if this Auspex lets me see anything else anywhere. Like if I open this, can I see something now? No.
You clicked outside though.
If I go eat in the bar and get my hunger up, maybe I can come back here and see what that thingy is.
No, I think you're right. Like, if we gain more blood points as we use powers, so if we feed, it wipes that out. But I think we just needed more. There's another door behind you. I think there's 2 apartments back here. Maybe we have the key to that one too.
Oh, I thought I was just supposed to investigate Jara.
Well, we have the master key, so she said to go check on everybody, make sure everyone's loyal. This is... whose room is that? Oh, this is Dijon's room.
Yeah, we knew Dijon was having beef.
Oh, his room's way better.
Nobody here.
Ooh, look at that saxophone.
I'm going to be able to take a look around Dijon's.
Ooh, a gramophone. Trumpet. Oh, he's very musical.
He's jazzy.
Yeah, I guess so.
He's got a lot of New Orleans pictures.
Oh, he was doing tarot over here.
Tarot cards.
He's the Shadow Man.
How fun. The Emperor, the Chariot.
Oh, dang.
Temperance. Easy. Dijon is thinking about taking a trip.
Heck yeah.
Yep, she got that really fast.
Well, she's Malkavian. What did I take?
Picture.
Polaroid photo. Okay.
Check your inventory.
What does my inventory say?
Oh, it's a consumable, so we can use it for something.
Oops.
Restores 2 willpower, but we're
nostalgia, recovering memories and images of her lost past is what ultimately drives Leisha. So she took a Polaroid photo, but we don't get to know what it's a Polaroid photo of. She just compulsively steals other people's Polaroid photos.
Shake it.
guess I can't open this cupboard.
Maybe it's because the other person's a Nosferatu, so her room is all sparse and depressing.
Oh yeah, maybe. And Jean's like a musical person, so yes, let us leaf through it.
The Salem Gazette.
The City Council has found a new home for the Sisters of Salem at the Salem Library in recognition of the organization's work in sharing and supporting our local history. While many know of the group thanks to the annual organization of their Hollow Mass and the Mighty Dead and Martyrs celebration, what's less known is their implication with people in need throughout the rest of the year. They host newcomers to the area, troubled youth, and older citizens who are isolated. The Sisters of Salem have an extensive network of volunteers, and they are joined by about a dozen new members each year. Our community should be proud of the unity and mutual support shown by all our fellow citizens, from their participation in the celebrations to their participation in the social and cultural volunteering done by this organization, declared the mayor after the city council meeting. And she was also very proud to announce that her spouse has joined the Sisters of Salem the previous month. Oh, the mayor is gay? That's great. Inauguration planned for tonight at the Salem Library by invitation only. Okay, what are the Sisters of Salem? Do I know what that is?
A coven, maybe?
Of vampires, or are they humans? Codex Sisters of Salem. Are they insects?
Salem Chantry.
Warlocks of Salem. Yeah, I don't know if that's the Sisters of Salem, but this is like the third time we've heard them come up. I don't know what they are.
Mental note. Piano.
Guardian Ravens. Equipment, a cauldron. Ingredient, a raven, corn, raven droppings, and corn straw.
Oh, spells.
Yeah. Blood magnet. Equipment, a magnet, silver bowl, and your own blood. Concealment ritual. Equipment, knife, candles. Ingredients, fresh bird's blood, skull, white candle wax.
You think it's kind of voodoo-ish?
Well, I think he's a Tremere and he does blood magic.
Oh,
that's what he does. But the fact that he's like a voodoo guy that does tarot is kind of cliche, isn't it? To be a Tremere.
You know, very Vasilier of him.
Right. Illuminated trail. Equipment, candles, white satin ribbon. Have seen the prey beforehand. Note, the prey must not go underwater or cross any body of water. Restoration ritual. Equipment, candles, skull, ingredients, own blood, and sacrifice animal.
Well, that's an easy one. Alright. Well, maybe those will come in handy later.
It's got some cool sea creatures up here.
Crustacean.
Likes lobsters.
Lobsters and jazz and tarot. Oh my, wait, is that a huge alligator on his wall?
In the ceiling, yeah. And a big turtle shell on the wall.
Just like New Orleans. This is definitely
yeah,
Dijon's
he's a
place.
voodoo guy, don't you know? New Orleans.
You know? Yeah, you got a reflection.
Well, yeah, it's only La Sombra that don't have reflection.
I thought all vampires didn't have mirror reflections.
Only La Sombra. Study animal. I can use dedication or I can use education.
Oh, we don't got no education.
I got a 1. I just don't have
you need 2
2
to do that, but you have 1 point in deduction.
Well, let me first observe and see what that does.
A bird. Dead.
Oh.
So maybe use deduction. It's
literally.
Like, it's a raven.
Let me use deduction. What spell was he casting?
He must have done a warlock ritual.
Really? That's it?
Well, we saw in the book that you can conjure a raven.
No, he sacrificed an animal.
But he doesn't have like a circle of candles or anything.
Well, he has candles. All right, let's go back to our book and see which one requires animal sacrifice. A raven. Raven droppings, corn straw, and corn. But we didn't see a cauldron. We didn't see a cauldron.
Well, I mean, he could have taken the bird.
So this one doesn't require an animal. Fresh bird's blood, a skull, white candle. We did see those. Knife and candle.
Concealment ritual.
Concealment ritual. What was he concealing?
Does that mean he can conceal himself? Like be invisible? Is he there now?
Or it could be this. Candles, skull, own blood, and sacrifice. It could be a restoration ritual.
Could be let's go check to see if there's any white candle wax.
No, there were white candles there. Both of them require white candles.
So it was either or.
See, this one is
it
white
was a
candle
bird
wax here.
Specifically, and there was a skull on the table.
Yeah, but this one also says skull and white candles. And this one says candles and skull.
Oh, so it does.
Yeah, so it could be restoration or it could be a concealment ritual.
Interesting.
Restoration or concealment ritual.
Well, hey, at least we know.
Oh, wait. I can do Auspex. What can I see with my Auspex?
You just turn Auspex off.
Oh. Oh, this thing. That's an Auspex thing.
How auspicious.
Here's
the obfuscate on that one. Maybe it's just bugged out or something.
Huh.
Well. What have we
What do we have here? What is it?
Read it.
My dear sisters. Oh! Is he a member of the Sisters of Salem?
Perhaps?
Yeah, I bet he's a member. I hope this letter will reach you quickly. Things are critical here. It appears that we've been the target of a major incident. A code red has been issued. Didn't the code red just happen 5 minutes ago? How did he have time to write this?
Oh, okay. So that spell was an obfuscation spell, and this is what he obfuscated.
A code red has been issued, and we have not heard from those who have already gone to the party. Our prince is organized for the unification. This could be in our favor, because it's possible that the Hartford Chantry is behind it. Although I have faithfully served my prince's interests while negotiating this treaty, these new suspicions could serve our interests in relation to a potential alliance between Boston and Salem. Rest assured that...
Maybe he didn't finish it.
He didn't finish his letter. But that'll be enough for Hazel to make up her mind about him.
It sure would.
Cool. It's in your bathroom, John.
The knife. That's the knife for the ritual. Remember, we saw the ritual needed
His own
the
blood,
knife?
yeah.
No, the bird that he killed.
Oh. Well, at least
he has a bathtub.
cleaned up after himself.
Nosferatu didn't even have a bathtub.
I like everything about its core except for the alligator on the ceiling.
I like it.
That's a little weird. I don't know. I just don't like taxidermy. It's freaky stuff.
I like freaky stuff. I'm a freaky person.
I know, but dead animals.
All right. Well, should we go back to the other room and try to use our obfuscate hunger powers again?
I guess.
Yeah, let me see if that'll work this time.
I don't know why it didn't work the first time.
Yeah, we still got Auspex on, right?
Yeah.
All right.
No.
Why isn't it working? Oh, maybe our Auspex level isn't high enough?
Perhaps.
Maybe we need like a level 2 Auspex level.
Okay, that makes sense.
So that's why Auspex is red. So if we had put points into Auspex, we probably would have been able to do that one.
I gotcha. Okay. Good thinking.
Yeah, we're figuring this game out slowly. Speaking of which, we've been playing for an hour and 20 minutes now. It's probably a good place to, take a pause.
I mean, I like all this snooping around, and I really liked that we could piece together what the spell was and...
Yeah, that was fun, like, detective work. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
My question is, should we go and try to...
Snoop everywhere.
Continue to do more...
Snoop.
Snooping?
Snoop.
What is this? Use our key. Should we use our key, go through this door... Snoop some more elsewhere.
Oh, that's a cliffhanger. I can't. No, you've got to use your key now.
Oh, I think this just takes me back out to the... Up here, yeah, see?
Oh, is that, what's his face? Our other character? No, that's just
guard. Okay, so should we keep snooping or should we go back to the prince at this point? What's the plan?
Oh, April and the other guy are down there now.
Oh, I bet that's going to be our next plot point when we start playing that character. But there's Dijon over there in his shorts. We could go talk to him. Or we could go back to the prince and tell her what we found. We know that Dijon is kind of a traitor.
Or we can do laps around this little road here.
Yeah, so as I do some running... give us your thoughts, give us your opinions. We may not take your advice. We may decide to do our own thing, but if you've played further in the game than we have...
Why won't she answer?
No spoilers, please. But we do appreciate guidance if we're sort of on the wrong path, as we are not experts at this franchise, even though we've been playing games in this franchise for 3 years now.
I think that makes us experts.
No, we are not experts, trust me. The experts have been playing this since the 90s.
Wow, that's dedication. Who are these two people down there? Are those relevant people or just... Oh, that's Lazarus, what's his face?
Yeah.
And then...
I'm not sure who the red dress lady is. That's not Hilda.
Mr. Underwood slammed his door.
Yeah, I'm not sure who she
sign.
is.
Interesting. I wish we could eavesdrop in there. Oh, and what's her face? The short-haired lady
Abigail,
down there too, Everyone's here. Back to the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
This is not the scene of the crime.
No. I don't even know what the crime was. We still don't know what the crime was. We still don't know what happened. So, yeah, that's where we're at. If you're enjoying this, let us know. If you have any thoughts, opinions, let us know. Any comment you leave on this video will help us, basically. The more you engage, the better. Have conversations in the comments, so on and so forth.
How about that algo?
Ask me questions. I always answer questions when people ask me them. A lot of people don't even ask me questions.
What? Oh, well, it's because you're so good at expositing that there's no questions
The
to
fact
ask.
that she keeps remembering Hazel's gonna want answers makes me think that we're probably supposed to go back to Hazel at this point.
Well, I mean, let's finish gathering up, because she wants us to spy on everybody and then gather.
But did she? There was only like two rooms in
I know,
here.
but there's also another wing on the other side where you came in. There's another door on the opposite side. If you turn right, back out through that door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure which two rooms there are. And there should be more than 2 other rooms.
Well, we got like 6 Primogen, right? Come on.
Can we not go?
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Maybe it's not. Oh, maybe it's the double doors at the end there.
Oh.
It's probably that one.
I don't know what that
Oh, what are we tracking?
No, this is the tracking that the other character was tracking.
Oh, shit. Locked from the
well, I
other
guess I have to go
side.
out the main way I came out anyway.
I thought that was the...
No, I'll just take the elevator down from where I went. Right?
Okie dokie.
This is interesting.
Alright, so I guess it's kind of railroading you this way. That's a tall door.
Yeah, well, here's the elevator. And,
Nope. Can't use the elevator.
Can't use the elevator?
Well, we're trapped here. Oh no, we can just go over this way.
What is this way?
Nope. Oh,
This
yes.
key?
Yes. There we go. Okay.
All right.
We've unlocked our way forward. We know where we're going.
Hazel told me to keep a low
yeah, here's
profile here. This area is reserved for the prince.
I guess this
Can you
is
use
the other
your
Primogen.
obfuscate? Is that an option?
No, it only gives me the aspects option down there.
Oh, but I guess she just obfuscates when she wants to. When it's plot convenient.
Shit. Hilda's in her office.
Massive stealth.
She's going to
Oh,
see.
interesting. All right.
Do it.
Well, this is what we're gonna do next time, right?
But I want to see it. Nope.
Nope. You gotta tune in next
She
time.
slapped my hand away from the 2 button, everyone. Mean.
Yes. I hope you're excited for our next video.
Where we get to see the Mask of Shadows. Or
Yes.
Mask of Stealth.
Speaking of shadows, we are still finishing Shadows of New York, Vampire the Masquerade
I thought
game.
we were going to be done last time.
Yeah, I thought so. No, but apparently there's more to do. So we're playing 2 games simultaneously at this point. I thought we were going to finish one, then do the other. But no, people want this game, so we're doing it now. We can do it. We can handle it. And give the people what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totes.
All right. No, I'm enjoying this game. It's fun. As far as like the game construction goes, yes, it is janky. Yes, it is simple. But I'm always much more interested in the story than the mechanics anyway.
Well, see, you play this game like differently than I do, because I usually just kind of glance over things. Like, I probably would not have caught the whole Raven thing. It's like, oh, look, there's a dead bird. That's weird. And I would have found that obfuscate thing, so good on you.
Thank you.
Learning things.
Yeah. No, you know, we're detectives. I don't like the fact that I have to read so many character backstories of so many
I
side
don't think
characters.
all of them are relevant, though.
But why are they here?
And it's a mystery.
Is it just
They've got to
like-
throw, like, you know, it's like a word search, you know, not all the words are spelled out. They had all those other jumbled
No, it seems
words.
very masturbatory on the game's part. Like some nerd was just like, I'm going to come up with backstories for all these characters and put them all in the game. It's just like, how am I supposed to memorize any of this? Like if I was playing this on tabletop, right, I would know the people I was playing with. Their faces would register with me. Their personalities would register with me. I'd remember the stuff about them. Or if I was in a LARP, even if it was like a big, like 100-person group LARP, right? Like I used to play in NYC. I would remember these people and like their backstories would matter. But like here, it's just in one ear out the other. There's no way I'm going to remember all this stuff I've read.
I don't think you're supposed to. I think it's just noise.
And like after I've already done all this stuff with Leisha for the past, 45 minutes or whatever, I've kind of already forgotten everything I just did with MM and like the stuff I found in the office, the stuff I found in the archives, all the information about the party and stuff. I've already
Well, we
forgotten.
didn't really
that.
find all that much. I guess the main crux is that we found Journey and we are escaping with her to the Anarchs.
But the vision Laisha saw while she was spying on Journey was she was sitting on her knees with a weird symbol on her forehead, and that was about it.
Yes.
That was a weird vision. And she was like, whoa, that was especially intense.
I know, then you missed the entire cutscene.
But that's good. I didn't want them to get caught anyway.
Yeah. I played up to right after that moment, then I stopped, so my character stayed focused, so she knows everything that happened.
Oh, and you haven't continued your playthrough yet?
Not yet, no, because I didn't want to spoil myself for everything. So after we finish like this chapter, maybe I'll go back and finish and do some more of my character.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're staying fresh for me in our playthrough here on Vampire Playthroughs. Like, comment, subscribe, Patreon.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.